Want to get in here. A couple more people. Everyone got to be in here. All right. Pretty much what I want to say is, after this apology video drops, I just want to say that I'm going to be going back to the old me. I don't know what has gotten into me. I'm not sure if the fame really got to me. I'm not sure if the money really got to me. I'm not sure what has gotten to me, but I just want to tell you guys that, I don't know. Just know I will be going back to the old me. I will be doing the things I used to do. I don't know where all this anger and frustration and this negativity came from. I don't know how I let that get the best of me. I don't know what made me think that that video was okay to post, talking about the mother of my child in that type of way. I don't know all these things, all this frustration, all this negativity, all this anger. I don't know where any of that stuff came from. And I'm talking to myself over and over after the video. I'm just sitting here thinking. I'm like, where did all this stuff really come from? What am I actually frustrated about? What did I actually do? What did I see that made me this frustrated to the point where I had to do that? There's certain things I try to give you guys my all, try to put it like my life. I do everything I can for you guys. And I feel like I'm treating you guys like y'all my family members. I can't do that. I can't sit here and fully relate to you guys. You guys can't fully relate to me because we don't actually know each other. And I feel like I just let that bond that we had, I feel like I let that get the best of me. I felt that I was talking to my brother in a sense more than I was talking to my supporters. I should totally have known the difference. It wasn't like I was talking to my family. It wasn't like I was sitting down talking to my mom, my brother. It wasn't like I was sitting down talking to Destiny, talking to Destiny family. So I addressed the situation like I was talking to Destiny. I addressed it like I was talking to my brother. I addressed the situation like I was talking to my mom. I didn't address it like I was talking to my supporters and voicing my opinion. Now, I didn't do that at all. I didn't make it seem like I was talking to my supporters at all. I made it seem like I was talking to one of my family members. And stuff like that, things certain said, stuff like that, you just don't want that to happen. Because I had all my supporters and stuff go over there to bash Destiny. I got some supporters bashing me. I got people changing up on me. I got people changing up on Destiny. I don't want that. I wanted this whole thing to be positive. Growing up, I wanted to be positive. I didn't want two sides colliding with each other. Because it just seemed like me and Destiny just collided with each other. It seemed like all this just led to just straight destruction. Everything we did just seemed like it led to straight destruction. I should have never let it get to this point. I should have just kept doing my own thing. I should have just kept doing videos with me and Bella. I should have never incorporated, if I knew it was going to get to this, there's always been that little feeling of me. I should have never incorporated Destiny in that type of way just because you guys wanted to see that. Because that's exactly what I was doing. I know my mistake. I know what I was doing. I incorporated Destiny in the page because that's what you guys wanted to see. You guys always slaughtered every single video without Destiny, and you guys only wanted to see Destiny. And I fell right for the trick. It's like the devil's luring me in to tell me, post Destiny. You want to live in a crib like this, you got to post Destiny. I'm just letting that junk get to my head. Over here thinking, there's so many people who told me, just Damaury, chill, just do your own thing, just keep going, Damaury, because people will use this against you in the future, stuff like that. I'm just thinking, nah, man, because I still have love for Destiny, so it's not like I'm just using her for videos. I still have love for her, but at the same time, I'm thinking in my head, all right, so if we make this type of video, what would the supporters think in this way? But if we made a video in this type of way, what would the supporters think in that way? I didn't care what type of videos we made as long as the supporters were loving it. That's what my thing was. I had so much love. I actually felt like you guys were my family, and I should have never got to that point. I should have known the difference between supporters and every social media influence. That's the breaking. This is the breaking point right here. You guys don't understand. This is the breaking point right here. Every social media this is the point where they would either break or they would keep going. This is my point. This is going to show you if I'm really real or not. If I'm going to break from this situation or I'm going to keep going. Every social media influencer goes to this point in life where they have to realize, they have to sit back, they have to, all this stuff comes to me at once. It might have changed me. I'm looking back at my video. I'm looking disgusted. I'm like, is that really me? Was I really having that much frustration? Do I really have that much anger? That I literally look like a dumbass over here talking about the mother of my child on a video. Even if I seen all that stuff, if I felt that type of way, I'm not supposed to disclose that information on social media. I tell everyone that. So the feeling I'm feeling right now is just showing me that everything I've said, everything anyone said to me is out the window. I should have never let our trust, me and you guys trust, I should have never let that get to that point where I thought I could disclose that information to you guys. That's too much information for the media. Even though I document my life, of course, that's what I do. Like, I put my whole life online. I show you guys the real me. There's certain things that I just never can bring up because the way I address things is so horrible. The way I addressed that situation was completely out of character. It really took you guys to comment on the video for me to see the other side. If it was straight positive comment, I would have thought that video was right. When I seen that video, posting it and editing the little parts, I thought that video was right. I thought I voiced my opinion the right way, but that was completely wrong. I'm looking at you guys' comments. I'm just thinking here. All right, maybe let me look at the video this way. Let me look at the video the other way. So I look at the video and it looks completely like I'm just frustrated. I'm stressed out. I'm angry about something. What is that something? It's so much stuff that happens off the internet you guys don't see. And of course, I'm not going to get into none of that. I'm not going to sit here and just speak onto that right now because the apology video will go over all that. I just want to let you guys know that this is something that, like, this is a make or break right here. This is a make or break right here. No matter if you guys think that this is a make or break. Every social media influencer goes through a make or break. This is going to make or break me right now. No matter what you guys think, all this is going to make or break me. And I was that close. I was sitting on this couch right here on that couch. I was this close to just quitting. Just like, why do I need this? Just why? Why do I need this? My reasoning is I have to provide for my daughter. I have to provide for our daughter. I'm sorry. I should start saying our daughter more. I read you guys comment, like I'm sitting there reading every single thing that I did bad in the video. I should have said our daughter a lot more. In the apology video you see, I should have said our daughter in that video a lot more. I tried to bring that up too, but it's just my head is so accustomed to thinking that Bella is just only mine. I'm just trying to I do so much for that little girl and she just feels like she's a piece of my body. And I don't know, it just feels like she's me in a sense. It feels like she's literally me. Anything that happens to Bella, I would get so frustrated. Anything, if I feel like she's getting used, I'm going to get mad. I just get so frustrated and I don't know why. Why do I? What is the actual reason? There is no valid reason at all. It's just me as a character. It's me as a person. I'm just looking at all this stuff and it's like, why are you doing this, Damaury? You got to this point in your life, you have all these supporters and you just can ruin it just like that from one video? It wasn't no reason for that. That's me getting all the way to the top. I make one video because I let all my feelings out and I just dig myself a hole. That's literally what I feel like right now. I feel like crap because the way I addressed the video, it should have never got addressed like that. That is a problem that I should have never, ever brought to the internet. Like I said, I feel like Bella's relationship and her mom's relationship, I should never have disclosed that on the internet. I should have kept that between the family. If I felt some certain type of way, I should have addressed that to Destiny, which I already have in person. We do have talks. We already talked about her with everything. Me and Devron and Destiny always talk. Everyone has talks off the internet. So I don't know where you guys are getting this thing where we don't talk off the internet. Everyone on social media talks off the internet. I don't just go and just act like everything's all cool with Destiny one day. We friends, all that, and just make a video. I don't ever do that about anybody. No matter if I made a video with there always been a problem that has happened, or I always talked about that person before I made a video. I don't just act cool. Destiny, before this, me and Destiny, we wasn't the coolest. She didn't get just backhanded from that video. We had a full conversation about what has been going on, and I felt that I needed to tell you guys what was going on, but I addressed it totally wrong. I addressed it like I was looking straight. It just looks like I was out for Destiny, and I never wanted that to be that type of way. I have so much love for Destiny. I have so much love for Bella, and I would never, ever, ever in my life be out for Destiny. There is no reason for me to. And I'm looking over here because I've never been this serious in my life. I'm just thinking, Damaury. Why are you so angry? What is making you angry? What have you done? What have you seen that is making you so angry to the point where it looks like you out for your baby mom? And I said that in the apology video. I made the apology video last night. As soon as I seen the comments, I read a couple comments after an hour of the video passed. I'm like, all right. Because I'm so people to shutting people out of pain. I do that so quick. It took me so many comments. It took an argument with my brother. It just took so much stuff for me to realize that I need to stop shutting people out. I need to actually think before I do things. I need to actually listen. I need to actually just sit here and think what would come from that video. Honestly, what would come from that video? I need to sit here and do things like that. But you guys will see the apology video at 5 o'clock. I just wanted to tell you guys that basically trying to give you a little just reminder to just stay up no matter what, stay positive. Don't ever, if you want to become an upcoming social media influencer, I'll give you guys a full description of that. It's not always just you see these riches and all that, and that's what it is being a social. It's so much negativity. It's so much negativity I have to fight off with me and my daughter. So much negativity I have to fight off with me and Destiny. So much negativity I have to fight off with me and Devron. It's so much negativity I have to fight off with me and my little sister that's 10 years old or 9 years old on my YouTube over here. She's a little girl. Like, it's so much negativity. It's just so much. I've never been around thousands of negativity. And it's like eating me up. It's eating me up to the point where I just feel like I'm so mad that I showed my true emotions. I let that video show my true emotions. And it's just hard sitting here thinking like, I never thought it would. I always said I would never let the fame change me. I've always said that. And it just feels like me looking at the video, I'm like, Damaury, this is a totally different looks, all angry and frustrated and just mad at the world. This is not you. This is not who you were supposed to be. This is not how the channel was supposed to go. This is not what you wanted. So I don't care if I'm getting this amount of money no more. I don't care if I'm getting this amount of views no more. I'm still going to do the same thing I'm doing. I'm still going to try to incorporate myself into my other videos with Bella, because y'all act like for some reason that I don't know that Bella is the main root of all of this stuff. I don't know why y'all guys act like that. The reason I post videos with myself and other things is because I've been doing that before I had a daughter. Before I had a daughter, I still been on TikTok posting videos by myself. I don't know where you guys getting this idea of, oh, I just started all my social media with Bella. I just blew up with Bella. That was my thing. I documented my life of being a teenage dad. You don't see no teenage dads document their life on how they go. Y'all only see the mother's side. So I tried to document my side. I gained support from that, and I just ruined it all because I got mad. I got frustrated. I felt that I was just too frustrated to the point to realize what I was doing. And once the video and I seen all the comments, I seen different views in the video, I was like, I should have never done this. I should have never publicly exposed Destiny like that on any type of level. There was no reason for that. And I feel like I don't know why I did that. There was no reasoning whatsoever. I just had to do that. There was no reason. I just had to. That's all I want to say, guys. But just know, apology video is going up. I just want to apologize to Destiny. The main point of the apology video is to Destiny. Also, just apologize about other stuff in the video. I just pretty much just wanted to just like get a re-look at myself in the mirror. I'm not going to take a break from social media because like that's what I do. This is my job. Like, this is my job. You can't just, whenever you have something that mess up in your workspace, you can't just leave work. It's not like that. This is my job. I'm not going to take a break from social media. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm going to stay positive. I'm still going to post videos all the time. I just had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, Damaury, why are you so negative? What has changed? What have you done that made you think that you had the right to change up on anybody? Even if I seen, like I said, even if I seen all that, there's no right for me to change up on anyone. There's none. There's no right. If I had all that stuff stored inside me, I should have used that in some different case scenario. Just like I said, if it goes to court, I should use that in court. I should have just used all that at the time when it was needed. That was not needed. That video was not needed at all. I honestly could have just said, me and Destiny are not together. Stop wondering. That's all I could have said and just dealt with the comments. That's what you have to do as a social media influencer. You have to deal with the comments. Me, I'm trying to not deal with the comments. That's how I'm looking at it, as me not trying to deal with the comments. And that's what I have. That's my job. That's my role. I have to deal with that. I only want to look at the positive things. Anytime I see something negative, I always just go to the worst case scenario. There's so many people out there that support me. There's like thousands and thousands of people that support me. But I see that one negative thing. That one negative thing that leads to all. Leads to all. I see that one negative thing. It leads to that whole situation. It leads to everything. It leads to all that. All because I seen one thing negative. I had to change. I had to change. I have to do something that make that person think that I'm not negative. I have to do something to make that person be positive. I want every negative person to see me to have a different outlook on me, and it can't work like that. I physically cannot control that. That's what I have to get. I have to understand any comment that I see. If you guys want to talk about you shipping Destiny, I have to deal with that. If you ship me in Destiny, I have to deal with that. I addressed it. It got into a point where I'm getting so frustrated of addressing it that I just got mad and I just let out everything on why the real reason we're not together. And I should have never addressed it like that. I should have never let my anger get the best of me. I should have never showed thousands of teens out there, thousands of little kids out there, this angry side of me. I should have never did that to my supporters. I should have never backhanded. I should have never did that video. I'm going to live where I'm not going to take down the video. I'm going to live with my mistake. I'm living with my mistake. I know I made mistakes in my past. I know me growing up. I wasn't there for Bella whenever Destiny was pregnant. You think I don't think about that every day? You think I don't sit here and think about that every single day? I think about that every single day of my life. There's nothing I could do to make even if I was thousands, I can't do anything to make that up. At the time back then, I had a girlfriend, I had basketball, I had my family. And it's just that I'm thinking in my head, this is not true. I cannot have a kid this young. It was unrealistic. Unrealistic. That's the perfect word. It was unrealistic. No, it was not realistic to me whatsoever. I did not think that I was going to have a kid that young. I didn't tell anyone. I'm getting told from these various amount of people to block Destiny. I'm like, I knew I should have never done that. But I always just listen. Like I said, I don't know why. The negative stuff, I just listen. I just try to change it. I knew I should never have done that. Soon as Bella came out, I knew it was my child. Honestly, I knew it was my child. Soon as Bella came out, I knew she was my child. I knew it. Like, I wanted to see Bella as soon as she came out of Destiny. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to get my shit together. As I seen somebody comment on my TikTok, I wanted to get my shit together and change. I wanted to actually do that for me and my daughter and also for Destiny. I wanted to do that. I wanted our daughter to live in a better environment. I wanted our daughter to live this type of way. I got all my shit together because I came from the ground too. And I built my way up for me and our daughter. That's what I wanted. I didn't want none of this negativity. I don't want none of this to go to court. I just feel like I just want my daughter to live in a better environment. I just felt like I bashed Destiny to make her think that. In the video, that's honestly what I felt like. I know Destiny can't control the shootings around her. I know she can't control the crimes around her. I know all that, but she can't control where our daughter stays. She can. She can control that. It's not like I'm taking Bella away from Destiny. I would never in my life ever do that. Devron wouldn't even look at me the same if I did that. My mom wouldn't look at me the same if I did that. My family wouldn't look at me the same if I did that. I grew up without a father. What do I look like making my child grow up without both parents? You know how much pain and guilt that feels whenever you didn't have to play with your father? You couldn't do this with your father because you never grew up and had a father like that? Me and Destiny both grew up without a father. I didn't have a father in my life. Destiny never had a father either. So I know how it feels to not have both of the parents in the picture. So I do my best to keep this friendship and everything with Destiny. I'm just looking at all this flaw stuff that I'm seeing. I'm looking at so much flaw stuff. And it's just making me angry that I'm giving my all support and everything. I just see all this flaw stuff. And I spoke out. Spoke out too soon, first of all, and I spoke out on the wrong side. I should have never spoke out on the media. Should have never spoke out. Should have never gave my opinion on the media. I should have never bashed Destiny. I should have never did any of that because I just looked like I was straight negative. I looked like I was angry. I looked like I was mad. I'm not trying to be that person. I don't want Bella growing up, looking back at these videos and thinking that me and Destiny always hated each other, always got mad. I wanted that friendship with Destiny. I honestly wanted that friendship. I didn't want a relationship. Let me word this correct. I wanted that friendship with Destiny just for our daughter. I wanted to go on these trips together. I wanted to do this just for our daughter. It's just so much stuff that I've seen that wasn't real to me, and I just tried to keep it in just for me and Bella and our relationship. I tried to keep everything in, but just gotten to a point where I'm just like, why am I doing that? Why? Why do I care about people's opinions so much? Why? All right, man, but that's pretty much everything. The rest will be explained on an apology video at 5 p.m. The apology is going out to Destiny. I just want to tell Destiny that I am very sorry. I'm so sorry. So for publicly embarrassing you like that, I did not think the video was going to go that way. I actually did not know nothing was wrong with the video. It's just, looking back at the video, I'm just so mad. I'm trying to get away this madness. I keep saying mad. I'm just looking back at the video so in disbelief of what has happened to me. I've never been, if you go down my videos, I've never been that angry person. I've never been that person that gets angry no matter what. I've never been, and it feels like something is like changing in me. It feels like something's happening where I'm feeling like I'm not really getting I don't know. I feel like I'm not receiving the same energy back, and maybe that's why I'm looking at it like that. But I should have never went to the internet. After we had the talk, after me and Destiny and my brother had that talk, I should have never went to the internet. I should have just kept it like that. I should have just kept it like that. We would have went to court. We would have got everything resolved. I should have never went to the internet. No matter how much I want to be your social media influencer, no matter how much I want to show you guys my life, no matter how much I want to show you guys the real me, there's certain things that you never just put on the internet. So, like I said, if you want to be an upcoming YouTuber, anything, just know there's certain information you cannot disclose on the internet. You cannot do any of that on the internet at all. None of it. Don't try to do anything. Just be yourself. Don't try to, no matter what. If people want content with this person right here and you don't feel like you want to have that content because stuff might come in the future, if you have that, don't do it. Because now I'm getting looked at as if Destiny and Bella was never here, I would be nothing. You know how it feels for someone to tell you if it wasn't for someone else, you would be nothing? Do you know how that feels? Do you know how that's making me feel right now? Do you know how that's making me honestly feel that people are telling me if it wasn't for Destiny and Bella, I would be nothing? Nothing. That's my life right there. That's what I got myself stuck into. That's what I got myself stuck into. Without Destiny Bella, I would not be living here. None of this. That's what I got my life into. That's what happened. That's what happens when you consistently post more and more and more of the same videos and you let that bond get to that point and you just keep disclosing all the stuff and you just making this social media stuff look so good and you doing that and doing this. That's what happens. I'm a pure example. This is disappointment to me right now. I should have never started my channel in that sense. It was supposed to just be me and Bella just documenting my life. It was supposed to all start off from a document. Supposed to be me documenting my life. That's what it was really supposed to be. And I just feel like all my hard work, all the struggles I've been through, all the pain I went through with this social media stuff, all out the window. That's what I felt. Everything, all out the window. That's exactly what I felt. And it's just sickening to realize that how did I change like that? I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm going through it right now because I'm like, how did I change? No matter if you guys, I should have never, if you guys were shipping me and Destiny, I should have never did certain type of pranks, or I should have never brought her in different vlogs. I should have never did any of that. I'm looking at it as me building our friendship. She might have been looking at it a different way, and I should have never did that. I should have never in my life. But the apology video, like I said, will be explaining everything. So make sure y'all guys stay tuned for that. I do have a post schedule, so it does have to be up at 5. The teenage dad video is going to be up the next day. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to stop posting videos. I'm just going to try to better myself. I'm going to try to get past the situation. I'm going to try to just think. I'm going to try to be way more chill and calm about situations. I'm going to stop being so angry. I'm just going to better myself. I'm going to do better as me as a person. I'm going to stop focusing on females. I don't need no females, obviously, right? I'm just going to better myself. Honestly. I'm going to better myself. I'm not going to be focusing on any type of females. I'm only going to be focusing on me and my daughter and my brother because now he's a part of our living space he lives in. I'm going to focus only on us. I don't need to focus on anything else. And I got to the point where I'm thinking that, why do I focus on stuff like this? But I'm not doing it no more. It's no reason to. This thing, social media and fame brings so much different things. It's like you never would see these things whenever you didn't have social media. So you try out things. You try them out. And it will lead to destruction in the future. It definitely will. And this is the point where I said this is a make me or break me situation. Am I going to get made from this? Am I going to realize my mistake and move on from this? Or am I just going to down myself and think, stop doing social media? That is my main assumption right now. Am I going to make or break myself? Am I going to leave all of my supporters for my happiness? Or am I going to get past this fact situation and know that I have to do social media and know that I have to do this and get better as a person and just get more happy and live like that and never work a job in my life because I document my life with you guys on social media? It's just me getting better as a person. I have to know how to get better as a person. My way of addressing situations is horrible. The way I address things is totally horrible. It's horrible. Because I'm looking back at the video like I did it. I'm thinking I did not bash Destiny. I'm thinking that they were just going to hear my opinion and they was going to understand why me and Destiny never together. I didn't think that at all. I didn't know how this would go. I didn't think it would go in this way. But I just didn't think about my actions. And after I seen the comments and I looked at the video in a different way, I noticed all my actions. I seen the neglect. I seen the anger. I seen all this. I seen everything. Because I'm looking back at myself. My first ever Q&A YouTube video I wasn't this mad. I was happy waking up in the morning, grabbing my camera, ready to vlog. I was happy talking to you guys, or responding to you guys' DMs, or responding to you guys' questions. I was happy interacting with everyone. I was so happy. But now it's getting to the point where I feel like, am I really happy, or am I just doing this because this is what I have to do to provide for our daughter? Am I really doing it in that sense, or what am I doing right now? Because some days I have fun, and some days it feels like I'm really for you guys, and some days I feel like I have to do this. Some days I look at my bank account and be like, all right, I need to make some more videos so I can live on this side, or I can live or I can live like this. I have to do that. And it has shown me that I cannot do that. I can't do that for riches. I can't do that for fame. I have to be myself. I can't ever change up for you guys in any type of way. And I feel like I was just holding in so much anger, which I shouldn't have never done. I shouldn't have kept all that in. I shouldn't have never let it get to that point where I had this much built up inside me that I just completely just rammed it on Destiny. I should have never did that. I should have never let my anger get the best of me in any type of way at all. It doesn't work like that. Social media doesn't work like that. You can't just live from mistakes like this. I just have to learn what happened. I have to learn and keep pushing. Me personally, for me and our daughter, I have to learn and keep pushing. I can't let this hold me back. I can't let this dictate my future. I can't let that nothing. I have to keep pushing. That's what I'm doing. I signed up for this. I dropped everything for social media. This is what being a social media influencer is. This is what I signed up for. So all this stuff you guys are seeing and saying, I'm not going to stop doing anything I'm doing. I'm not going to stop, because that's me. That's really me. I've been trying to be on social media. That's been me. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to learn from my mistake. I just want to apologize to Destiny. I'm going to learn everything. I'm going to learn from this. I'm going to gain from this. I promise you guys. It may take me time. It may take me this and that. But I promise you guys, I will change. I will. I swear to God, I will change for you guys. I will change back into the person I was. I will stop being mad at the world how I was. I will change. I will. And I'm not seeing it how you guys were seeing it. I'm not seeing it how people were seeing it in my life outside of social media. I'm not seeing it like that because I was just changing. I didn't notice I was changing. I finally realized I'm changing. I'm not letting that happen. I'm getting to that point in my career. Like I said, I feel like every social media influencer went through some situation like this. I'm getting to that point of career where it's either, are you going to keep going right here, or are you going to stay right here and you're going to keep bringing that negativity and all that? Are you going to keep going from here, or are you going to stay right here and keep bringing that negativity? And I want to keep going. I don't want to just stop. I want to keep going. This is me. This is what I chose. This is what I want to do. This is my life. I want to keep going. I want to keep going for me and our daughter. I want to keep going for me and Devron. I want to keep going for me and Destiny. I want to keep going for me and my mom. I want to keep going for me and my whole family. I want to keep going for me and my sister. I want to keep going for my sister and brother in Alabama. I want to keep going for my dad that's locked up in jail. I want to keep going for every single body that I ever think that I could do something for. I want to keep going for them. I'm not living through myself no more. I'm not at all. And I never wanted to create this much hate and negativity to my account, to Destiny account, to my YouTube. I never wanted to bring this much hate. I always wanted positivity. And I'm the reason all this happened. I am the reason all of this stirred up. No matter any situation that has came, it has came from me. I made mistakes in my past that I have realized it's all came from me. Nobody has done me that dirty that hasn't stalled from me. Think about it. Any situation I've been in, has it not started from me? Has it not? Has it not been something about me, or something I did, or something that has happened, that a situation has happened? It hasn't. And I'm changing. I'm going to change back into my old self. I'm going to stop just letting people dictate me and stop letting people's opinions affect me. I'm just going to stop. Because at the end of the day, it's about Bella's happiness. At the end of the day, it's about Bella's happiness. So I need to stop letting my emotions overwhelm everything and my emotions attack Destiny. Because like I said, Bella could see that video in the future and have way different, have mean behind emotions, have these just frustration, anger, and depression, all this from one video I did in my past when I was 18 years old. I'm not seeing it like that. I'm young to this thing, guys. I'm young to being a dad. I'm young to all this. I'm young to social media stuff. I'm young to having all these viewers on me. I'm just new to everything. I feel like I'm letting that get the best of me, and I need to stop doing stuff like that. So from this point on, after this apology video, y'all not going to see me bring up any situation. Y'all not going to see me in any type of mix. I'm just going to focus on me and my daughter and my brother and Destiny. That's all I'm focused on. That's all my main points in my life. That's my family that I'm trying to keep around, that I want to focus on in that type of way. And when I find me a girl in the future or a wife, that's who's going to be added to that. But right now, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to focus on me and my kids. You're not going to see no more videos with no other type of girls. You're not going to see anything. Y'all going to see Life with Teen's dad videos. Y'all going to see brother videos. Y'all going to see individual videos of me. Y'all not going to see anything. I promise you guys, I'm not going to be that type person no more in my life. I had to honestly read you guys' comments and see the video from a different point of view to realize I was in the wrong. I thought I was in the right. Me posting, I thought I was in the right. I don't know what has gotten to me, what you guys have seen, but it's just showing me that, like, there's too much anger inside of me that I need to just let out. And I'm so happy I let it out, but I'm mad at the fact that I had to realize this long. I should have been stopped doing stuff in my future. I should have been stopped doing stuff in my past that I've been doing that created to this situation. I should have been stopped doing that. I should have just been focused on me and my daughter. I shouldn't have been worrying about girls, worrying about this girl and that girl. I shouldn't have worried about any of that. Even though I'm young, I still have to grow up for me and my daughter. I still have to worry about my daughter. There's so much things I've done that it's just my youngness is taking over, and I just want to experience certain things. I just want to go through this because I'm still young. I haven't even drunk before because I'm not 21. It's like, it's certain things that you just can't, and you just don't like. It's just so much stuff that I'm not going to be experienced now. I just have to face up to that. That's what I didn't face. I didn't face that. I tried to do both. I tried to be a teenager and a dad at the same. You can't do that. You cannot be a teenager and a dad at the same. It doesn't work. You can't. You have to pick one. I have to grow up for me and our daughter. I have to do that. I have to see that. I can't be all fun and games and want to do this and want to do that. I have to focus on me and our daughter. I have to. That's something I just have to live up to. I didn't realize that. I just thought I could be living my life. I told my mom, I said, this kid is not going to affect me at all. I'm still going to be doing my own thing. Still going to be living my life, all that. I'm just going to know that I have to take care of a daughter with me. That's all I said. It's not just me. I can't do that. I can't.